Welcome guys to another video. It's Jira Bro, and today we are gonna be taking a quick glimpse at the Xray, the test management app for Jira. So we're gonna be looking at the free version of this app. Well, actually, it's not free. It's like $10 a month. But there are a lot of things that you can actually do. First of all, you need to configure your project. And when you configure your project, you're gonna get new issue types in here. So you have like the test, the precondition, the test set, the test plan, the text execution, and subtest execution. So this is really for those who are centered in the field of quality assurance and to making their tests as well as best presented that they can be. So first of all, when you install the app, you want to configure the project. I want to configure my project in here, which is going to be this one, and I already have these. So I need to add Xray issue types to my project. And when I do this, I have these issue types created in here, and I can actually use them. Now, there are actually other things that you can do, like remote jobs, defect map, test types, right? So all of the issues. So I toggle this on, and there's like manual test type, there is like generic test type, and there is like cucumber. So that is another thing that you want to take a look at. So there are like test environments in here that you can like create an environment, and you can even add an environment right here. So if, for example, I have this one like a test environment, which is going to be Linux, for example, and I can add that one. But what we are actually mostly interested in, when I go back to the app and when I go to the Xray, so we have defined everything in here. Let me see for a test board. All right, this is where you wanna actually store your tests in here, and you can create your tests because I have the test repository. So what I can actually create here is the test or either the precondition. Now, the precondition before like having a test is going to be probably like user has installed the Google Chrome browser on their PC. And if you're actually doing the automated testing, which mostly uses the Selenium app in order to write automation and actually to execute the automation, that could be a precondition as well. But we're gonna go for the tests. And when I go for the test, it actually leads me to the create issue screen, where I have these things right here. So I have the issue type test, and I have the summary, I have the description, the reporter, attachment. Not a lot of things that you can actually see that are pretty new, just the new issue types. And then you have like test set. So this is the issue type of a test that basically uses the screen that you already defined. So there are no new things in here. The one thing that can actually be pretty interesting in here is the so you can create a new repository in here. You can collapse everything. You can go for test sets as well. You can create a new test set in here. And I will also leave link in the description where there is a whole training session from the Xray that they explain to you what actually is a test, what is actually a test set, what is the precondition, what are like the test execution issue types, how those things actually work. And when you finish everything, there is like a quiz to see if you mastered all of those things. And when you pass all of those quizzes, you can actually get certified for this. So that is an interesting thing. Of course, um, you can have the option to search for the test, and as you can see in here, it leads you back to the JQL. So JQL is actually pretty much in everything. Okay, then you have test case importer. Now, this is where you can actually import your tests either in the CSV or using the JSON. In order to know how to actually use this, so first of all, you have the Xray Academy right here. So you have like Xray Essentials, you have Xray Reporting in Cloud, you have Xray Enterprise. So this is for the cloud, and also you have for the server and the data center. Bear in mind that the server is ending on the 15th of February, so it's like in 12 days everything is ending and everything needs to go to the cloud. Also, you have the part of the documentation that you can use. So there are like a lot of stuff in here. So that is another thing that you might actually need to check out. But yes, if you want to have the Xray and everything when it comes to the testing, if your company is based a lot of testers, like the automation testing, the manual testing, everything that is in there, and the QA is actually a pretty handful and important asset to actually have in your company, the Xray is for you. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.